Evening, guys. Just waiting for a few more people to arrive. Anybody want to comment who's here today? Just put a little comment down below. There's only 5 people waiting for, I think there's 9 people waiting today. Big numbers. Big shout out to Brett Redfern. Happy birthday, Brett, today. He's 22 stone. Oh, 11. Oh, figures. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, Cat. Trev's watching. Trev's online. We're going to start the questions with current affairs. Well, guys, it's going to start. Question number 1. How did Holby City help? I can hear you.
Daddy, Charlie on here.
Just wait for one person to turn up now, because you know.
Sing a song, Daddy. It's Lisa's request.
If I don't start soon, people will lose interest. We're starting. So, current affairs. Question number 1. How did Holby City help the local... Can't read my writing. How did Holby City help the London Nightingale Hospital this week? So yeah, how did the Holby City TV show help the London Nightingale Hospital this week? Question number 2. Which famous former Liverpool footballer has tested positive for coronavirus this week? Hi, Lauren. Right. Actress Honor Blackman died this week. How old was the former James Bond character Pussy Galore when she died? No, Honor Blackman. How old was Honor Blackman when she died? Question number 4. Travel restrictions were lifted in the Chinese city of Wuhan. But what month were the lockdowns put in place in Wuhan? What month were the restrictions put in place in Wuhan, the lockdown? Question 5. What animal tested positive for the coronavirus this week in the Bronx Zoo? Which animal tested positive for the coronavirus this week in the Bronx Zoo? What? Question number 6. What position does Dominic Raab hold in the government? His proper position, not assistant standing prime minister. And the last question on current affairs. Question 7. Which US sitcom ended its 11-year and 250 episode run this week on ABC? So which ABC US sitcom ended its 11-year and 250 episode run this week? We can either go for a toilet break or a drink break or whatever you want to do. You know, well, we have a couple of minutes, then we'll go for the question and answers.
Drinking background. Starter, by the way.
Well, we've just had a budget increase, so I've now got some on-screen graphics.
Hi. Cool. Anyway, let's get my drink.
Right, is anybody ready to go through the answers?
No. I'm making it ready.
Yes, you're not marking papers anyway, Badge.
Oh, true. These cups from Disneyland.
Right, kids. So, question number 1. This is answers. Question number 1. How did Alby City help the London Nightingale Hospital? They donated actual working ventilators from the set. Question number 2. Which former famous Liverpool footballer has tested positive for coronavirus this week? The answer is King Kenny Dalglish. Question number 3. How old was Honor Blackman when she died this week? She was 94. Question number 4. Travel restrictions were lifted in Wuhan this week, but what month were they imposed? The answer is January. January. What animal tested positive for the coronavirus this week in the Bronx Zoo? Well, Carol Baskin wouldn't like it, but tiger. Well, question number 6. What position does Dominic Raab hold in government? He is the Foreign Secretary. And final question on current affairs, question number 7. Which ABC US sitcom ended its 11-year and 250 episode run this week? And the answer is Modern Family. So, you know, hay fever's kicking in on eyes. It's not coronavirus, just hay fever. Right, so that's the end of current affairs. If anybody's got any requests for rounds, you know, just post something on the chat box and I'll try and find some. But the next round is topical, due to the lovely weather we've got today. Christmas films. A film from question number 1. Film from 1988. John McClane is called on to save his wife and others taken hostage. What's the Christmas film? (1988) John McClane saves his wife and others on taken hostage. Classic Christmas film. Starring Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn. Question number 2. This is the story of a couple who struggle to visit all 4 of their divorced parents at Christmas. Name the film. Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn in the story of a couple struggling to visit all 4 of their divorced parents at Christmas. In question number 3. In the Muppets Christmas Carol, who plays Scrooge? Starring question number 4. Starring Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye, which film of 1954 is a classic Yuletide fare? Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye, 1954 classic Yuletide fare. And an easy one to finish off this round. Back to 5 questions now on a round. Which often shown Christmas film has the tagline, "Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings"? Which often shown Christmas film has the tagline, "Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings"? Well, guys, better go for a toilet break or drink your poos. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
already used the rest of this. I used lots of the juice.
Right then, guys. So, the question, film from 1988. John McClane is called on to save his wife and others who have been taken hostage. Die Hard. Starring Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn. This is the story of a couple who struggle to visit all four of their divorced parents at Christmas. 4 Christmases. In The Muppets Christmas Carol, who plays Scrooge? Michael Caine. Starring, question number 4, Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye. Which film of 1954 is a classic Yuletide fare? White Christmas. And I have just Googled it as well to make sure, but which often shown Christmas film has the tagline, every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings, It's a Wonderful Life. Right, guys, by popular request, it's the music round. And last week I was going to play some music, but I kind of breached copyright rules. So, just questions. And it's the 1990s. So, question number 1. Which pair of pop giants teamed up to release Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me in 1991? Half a point for each. So which pair of pop giants teamed up to release Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me in 1991? And half a point for each. Right. Question number 2. Which American singer had a huge hit with Save the Best for Last in 1992? Question number 3. Which British band released You're Gorgeous in 1996? I can see you, Gracie. Gracie, stop picking your nose. The biggest selling single of 1994 was Wet, 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 Love Is All Around from the 4 Weddings and a Funeral soundtrack. But which English rock band released the song in October 1967? '90s were a twist. Question number 5. Which American singer-songwriter sang You're All That Matters to Me and I Wonder Why in 1992? You're all that matters to me, the ground that you walk on, the air that you breathe. And I wonder why we hold on with tears in our eyes. And I wonder why we have to break down, make things right. I wonder why.
So I can do that.
And that concludes the music round. Or 90s music round. So then, which pair of pop giants teamed up to release Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me, 1991? George Michael and Elton John. Question number 2. Which American singer had a huge hit with Save the Best for Last in 1992? Vanessa Williams, before going on to become a tennis star. Which British band released You're Gorgeous in 1996? Baby Bird. So, 90s with a twist. The biggest selling single of 1994 was Wet, Wet, Wet's Love Is All Around from the 4 Weddings and a Funeral soundtrack. Which English rock band first released the song in October 1967? The answer is The Troggs. And the last question. Which American singer-songwriter sang You're All That Matters to Me and I Wonder Why We Hold On? It's in 1992. The answer is Curtis Stigers. Stigers, not Steiger. Does anybody want to have a toilet break? I'm going to top up.
Do we get a point or half a point for George Michael and Elton John? Is it half a point each?
point for questions, so you gotta get one of them. Oh. So I've got the DFS team on board. I don't know if Trevor's joined the house party group or if it's just Amber and Kerry and Carlos with a K. We've got the O2 party or Capita party. I don't know what contracts are on. Kath's watching. And Lauren. Hi, Lauren. Pretty sure that Paul never answers music questions. I've studied many quiz machines with him, and he's not ever answered one. Right, anyway, so by popular request, it's the Disney round. Right.
I have a question this round.
Right, so hopefully I'm able to pick up some points on this one. In the film Frozen, who voices Anna? Or Anna? 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 One with ginger hair. The film, question 2. The film Tangled is a retelling of which German fairy tale? Question 3. Which Disney film has Billy Connolly as the voice of Fergus? In the film Cars, who voices the character Lightning McQueen? From what I understand as well, he likes to sit on sofas. And question number 5 on the Disney round. Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan swap characters in which 2003 film? So, guys, are you ready for the answers? In the film Frozen, who played the voice of Anna? Kristen Bell. Kristen Bell. Yeah, Fred. The film Tangled is a retelling of which German fairy tale? Rapunzel. Question number 3. Which Disney film has Billy Connolly as the voice of Fergus? Brave. Question number 4. In the film Cars, who voices Lightning McQueen? Also works for Sophology. Owen Wilson. Last question on Disney. Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan swapped characters in which 2003 film? Freaky Friday. Right, we get a little bit serious now, a little bit clever. It's the science round. Question number 1. What was the Manhattan Project? Question number 2. Charles Darwin is remembered for his theory of evolution, the data of which he gathered whilst on a 5-year expedition on which ship? What ship did Charles Darwin do his 5-year expedition on, working out the theory of evolution? Question number 3. What is the largest moon of Saturn called? The largest moon of Saturn. Question number 4 on the boring round. Ascorbic acid is a form of which vitamin? ASCORBIC. Ascorbic acid is a form of which vitamin? It's a vitamin. It's just a vitamin. Have a guess. And right, and listen up, open your ears. Percy Spencer invented which time-saving kitchen appliance? And if anybody can get a bonus point for what is his name, what is the device's name in Welsh?
What?
So that's a bonus point here, guys. The Welsh name of that time-saving kitchen appliance invented by Percy Spencer.
Battery phone charger.
Laser time. So, guys, let's round up the dull round. Question number 1. What was the Manhattan Project? It was the development of the atomic bomb. The name of the ship that Charles Darwin worked out his theory of evolution data from whilst on a 5-year expedition? The Beagle. Not Eagle. Beagle. What is the largest moon of Saturn called? Titan. And ascorbic acid is a form of which vitamin? Vitamin C. Vitamin C. So, Percy Spencer invented which time-saving kitchen appliance? The microwave. And for a bonus point, in Welsh, it's called the Popty Ping. Popty Ping. Right, guys, the next round is an easier one. It's going to be the kids round. Right then. Question number 1. What is the underwater city where SpongeBob SquarePants lives? In the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, what is the name of the Japanese mutant rat who is their adoptive father? The adopted father of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a rat. Question 3. What is the catchphrase that is said when Sooty does his magic tricks? Right then, question number 4. In what town does Fireman Sam live and work? Right, guys, so from an animated series, long running, who is Sir Topham Hatt better known as? Sir Topham Hatt. It's a long running series. Right then, guys, let's go with the answers. What is the underwater city where SpongeBob SquarePants lives? Bikini Bottom. Bikini Bottom. In Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, what is the name of the mutant rat who is their adoptive father? Splinter. What is the catchphrase? Question number 3. What is the catchphrase that is said when Sooty does his magic tricks? Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy.
That's what we say to Izzy in my class.
Gracie, shut the door if you're having a wee.
That's embarrassing.
In what town does Fireman Sam live and work? Pontypandy. Pontypandy. And from which long-running animated series is the character better known as Sir Topham Hatt? He's the Fat Controller on Tom's Tank Engine. Next clue round is places. So, which D is a northern England town on the banks of the River Skerne? Skerne. On the banks of the River Skerne. Right then. The River Derwent enters the Irish Sea at which coastal town of Cumbria? Is it Workington, Hartlepool, Kendal? True or false? There is a village called Pity Me just outside Durham. Question number 4. In which English county might you find the towns of Darwen and Nelson? And question number 5, your last question in the places round. Which is taller, the Eiffel Tower or Blackpool Tower? So guys, that's the places round done. Trying to get wrapped up in time for Britain's Got Talent, but you know, might overrun a little bit. But 2 more rounds to go after this one. And that'll be the Harry Potter round and the 1980s music round. So, question number 1. Which D is a Northern England town on the banks of the River Skerne? Darlington. The River Derwent enters the Irish Sea at which coastal town in Cumbria? Workington, Hartlepool or Kendal? Well, I mean, why did everyone go to Kendal? No idea. And obviously that's not a coastal town, and Hartlepool's not in Cumbria, so the answer is Workington. True or false? There is a village called Pity Me just outside Durham. True. Question 4, in which English county might you find the towns Darwen and Nelson? Lancashire. And last question on places. Which is taller, the Eiffel Tower or the Blackpool Tower? It's the Eiffel Tower. Right then, so the next round is the Harry Potter round. Now, this will be a little bit harder than last week's Harry Potter round, so what is the name of Harry Potter's mother-in-law? Which chess piece, question number 2, which chess piece does the Lovegood house resemble? Question 3. What is the name of the popular Wizarding shopping area located in London? Right, question number 4, sorry, got where. Which popular character grew up at Spinner's End? Or which character grew up at Spinner's End? Question number 5. Who is the grandfather of Scorpius Malfoy? So, answer to number 1. What is Harry Potter's mother-in-law called? Molly Weasley. Oh, hashtag spoiler alert. Question number 2. Which chess piece does Luna Lovegood's house resemble? It's Rook. But if you put Castle, I suppose we can let you have that as well. Question number 3. The Wizard shopping area in London is called Diagon Alley. Question number 4. Which character grew up in Spinner's End? Severus Snape. And final question on the Harry Potter round for this week. Who is the grandfather of Scorpius Malfoy? Lucius Malfoy. Right, final round, guys. It is the 1980s music round. Donna's request. Which group, question 1, which group released We Built This City in 1985?
We built this city on Sausage Road. Hi, George is here.
Right. Question number 2. Scottish brothers Jim and William Reid were founding members of which alternative rock band? And I would walk 500 miles an hour. Question number 3. In which year did Culture Club have a UK #1 with Karma Chameleon? What year? In which year did Culture Club have a UK #1 with Karma Chameleon? Question number 4. Which 1988 Michael Jackson hit begins, I'm gonna make a change for once in my life? And final question of the night. Multiple choice, this one. Bridge of Spies was the title of which British pop group's debut album? Was it China Crisis, T'Pau, or Johnny Hates Jazz? Bridge of Spies, T'Pau, or Johnny Hates Jazz? Ooh. Am I still on? My connection's unstable. My connection was unstable then. I'd not breached any kind of copyright by such a good rendition of them songs. Which group released We Built This City in 1985? Starship. Scottish brothers Jim and William Reid were founding members of which alternative rock band? Jesus and the Mary Chain. Question number 3. In which year did Culture Club have a UK #1 hit single with Karma Chameleon? 1983. 1983. Question number 4. Right, even YouTube's gave up on us now. Question number 4. Which 1988 Michael Jackson hit begins, I'm gonna make a change for once in my life? Man in the Mirror. Man in the Mirror. And the last question of the night, guys. Bridge of Spies was the title of which British pop group's debut album? Was it China Crisis, T'Pow, or Johnny Hates Jazz? And it was T'Pow! Pow, pow, pow! Right, guys, what have you got any scores? It's out of 48 tonight, guys. Out of 48. Has anybody got 48? Has anybody got 47? Wow. Amber and Andrew. I mean, at least Amber's got some pride in house. I'm talking about stuff. Carl, well done, Carl. 33. Unlucky Cat. That'll be Paul's help there with music quiz, no doubt. I'm expecting Brett to get a good score because he knows a lot of nonsense. 31. Oh, not bad. Oh, Donna got 22.
Daddy, Uncle Brett got 31.
Like I said, we'll do it again next week until you get bored. What round? Trev, Molly. The last one, it was T'Pow. Apparently no science next week. Carl, looks like Carl's won again. I think. Anybody think he got Vicky on Google next to him? Well, same time next week, guys. Any suggestion? Oh, close. Skills and Adfield got 32. Close. But same time again next week. Any suggestions on rounds? Let me know because it is a pain in the backside getting the scores. Richard may want to do the quiz next week, so he might it'll be the same website. He'll just log on to my YouTube account, and that means I can take part. I don't think the sparkly jacket will fit him though. So I hope you're all staying safe, support the NHS, and friends round. Oh, hold on. Right, friends round. Friends round definitely next week. Answers will not be. We were on a break, and pivot. It'll be a little bit more sports round. Oh, yeah. Sports round. Yep. Anyway, you know how to get hold of me. I'll be at home. So, hashtag stay safe. Hashtag message me any questions or requests. James Bond. Oh, that's great. Oh. Right then, guys. I will love you and leave you when I get my mouse.
Wait, I want to say bye. Bye, guys.